If you're a student visa holder and you're lucky enough to have found love, there's a few things that you should know when it comes to applying for a partner visa. Every day I get to meet with couples who are excited to plan for their future, and one of the things that's really important is understanding how the process works when you already hold a visa for Australia and you're transitioning to a new visa. A student visa comes with restrictions and requirements that can significantly impact other aspects of your life. Couples often share with me that the restrictions of a student visa, such as the commitment to a full-time study load, combined with the work restrictions, can feel like a barrier to moving forward with other aspects of life or planning for the future. Importantly, when there's a change in personal circumstances, there might be a shift in priorities which would want a student visa holder to hit pause, temporarily delay studies, change course, or want to focus more on full-time work. And this is where it's really important that you understand the impacts of the visa application process. Without a doubt, the most common question that I get asked by couples is, if I apply for a partner visa, can I stop studying? If this is something you're considering, it's really important that you understand exactly how this will work in your circumstances, because there's not a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to that answer. When or if you should stop studying will really come down to how much longer you have left on your student visa, when your course finishes, or if you've applied for a series of courses, if there's a transition to a new course, as well as when you apply for your partner visa. It's important to remember that whilst you still hold a valid student visa, you must abide by the conditions of that visa, or your application could be subject to cancellation. Student visa conditions include a requirement to maintain a valid confirmation of enrolment and meet your course requirements. This includes attending your school, maintaining course progress, and passing all your subjects. If you don't do this, the university or college might be in contact with you to talk about the potential visa consequences. Cancellation is no joke. If you're subject to a cancellation, this can have a serious impact on your future in Australia, including your status and ability to apply for a future application. If you do have a visa that's cancelled, you'll become unlawful immediately, and the consequences include changes to your work rights, travel rights, and long-term stay in Australia. It's not something that you want to mess with, so it's important that you get tailored legal advice. The second most common question I get asked is, when can I work full-time? This is another question which doesn't have a one-size-fits-all approach, so it really comes down to making sure you understand the conditions of your visa, course requirements, and how bridging visas work. Applicants that have lodged a partner visa in Australia tend to misunderstand or assume that their bridging visa, if it's granted with work rights, comes into effect immediately, which means they can stop their course and start working full-time. But this simply isn't the case. It's really important you have a detailed understanding of when and if a bridging visa will become active, because if your student visa is still valid, it may never come into effect. Some examples where this can become a problem is where a student has enrolled in a long-term course, for example, a master's degree or a bachelor degree, and are partway through their studies and still have a significant period left on their visa. Changes in circumstances meant they've lodged a partner visa, thinking that would mean they could stop their studies and start working full-time. What they don't realise is that the bridging visa won't start until their student visa expires, and this could be 1 or 2 years off. Applying for a partner visa is a significant investment in your future, so make sure you have a detailed understanding of the process and you get tailored legal advice before you move ahead with any plans. I look forward to meeting with you soon.